All I'd ask is please don't give me any 5-star spooks. I cannot deal with any 5-star spooks right now. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FGO video, and today is finally the day. We got the C.I.E.L banner, and I am so excited. I have been counting down the days until this banner comes out. Actually, if you look at my quartz, when I did the Arishkagal rolls, I had maybe like 300, 400 Saint quartz. I have spent the last week grinding non-stop for Saint quartz just to have them for this banner. I'm so excited. Just to prove it, I mean, look. All of it's free-to-play quartz. I grinded the latest ordeal. I did, I think, like 30 rank up quests, 10 interludes, a whole bunch of bonding. I've played a ridiculous amount this past week, and I am so ready. So, without further ado, let's get right into the rolls. I am so excited. Let's go. Start with the, we'll do some Kitashans, spice it up a bit. I have another 60 Saint quartz in addition to what you see here. Well, I don't have it, but I have 2 servants that are 100 bond away from getting bond 12 and 13. So basically by the end of today, I'm gonna have another 60 Saint quartz to roll with. Hopefully I won't need it, but our main goal here is to get MP3. I really want to... I've been preparing all week for this. I really want to get her to level 120 today, like the day she drops. In order to do that in a timely fashion, I need to get her MP3. Technically, I can do it at MP2, but it will turn what's going to be roughly an 8-hour grind into like a 15-hour grind, which I'm not going to do. If I get her to MP2, I'll try to get MP3 with the 60 Saint quartz I'll get later. So MP2 would be better than nothing. But I would prefer it if with these Saint quartz we just get MP3. For me, this is the biggest banner like ever. This is my favorite type moon character. I love C.I.E.L. If Lasagna wants to strike a deal, give me good luck on this banner. You can take all the luck from my future banners and just throw it out the window. Just get me MP3 here, and I will be a happy boy no matter what happens on any future banners. This is the only banner that matters right now. Although, if you release another C.I.E.L, I do reserve the right to have good luck on that banner as well. But yeah, I am... if it's not obvious by like how giddy I am, I'm like super excited. We got, no matter what, we have a copy of her saved up. I have about 330 rolls, more or less. So I can, at the very least, get MP1 guaranteed. I really hope we don't have to resort to that. That would be really sad, but if it happens, it happens. I'm just happy she's out. I really want MP3, that's like the main goal, but I'm not gonna let it get me down if I don't get it. But yep, super excited. I love her second ascension. I'm curious to see what her third ascension is gonna be. I'm kind of surprised she was a moon cancer. I was like, well, since Arc is a moon cancer, maybe she'll be a moon cancer, but it didn't really make sense. So I was like, oh, she'll be something else. But no, she ended up being a moon cancer. But yeah, in terms of the preparation, so I farmed up, in addition to the Saint quartz, I farmed up 1 billion QP and about 1,500 embers, which is about a third of what you need. Technically, it's not matching her class, so actually I think it's a little less than a third of what you need. But yeah, I did a lot of farming this last week. I would have done more, but I can't really store any more of the embers, so unfortunately that was the best I could do, was 1,500, which is still a good head start. Assuming I get MP3, that means I'm looking at like an 8-hour grind. If oh, the Durga CE, oh, I love that CE so much, it's so good. Well, aesthetically it's so good, I don't know what it does. Hopefully it's something useful so I can use it, but yeah, first roll, not a lot. Let's go and do the Super Kitashan. Do the Super Kitashan. that fails, we'll go ahead and get rid of the rest of our tickets. And then we'll just see what happens from there. But yeah, I am committed. If I get her to MP3, I'm getting her to level 120 today. In fact, probably I will not even edit and upload this video until after I've gotten her to 120. So hopefully by the time this video is out, don't look now because it would be a spoiler, but hopefully by this time there's already another video on my channel of me getting her to 120. But again, we need at least that was a stutter? No, it wasn't. Okay, never mind. We need at least MP2 to make it possible. Not possible, but like for there to be a small chance that it can happen. MP3 to guarantee that it happens. If we get MP2, then I have to get another copy of her sometime today. Probably with those 60 Saint Quartz I keep mentioning. Which is, again, not a bet I really want to take. So, we got about 930 Saint Quartz worth of rolls here. That's kind of roughly the rate up for 3 copies. I think you would expect it to be more like 1,200 for 3 copies, just because of the way statistics work. Oh shoot, we messed up the key to Sean. My bad. Oh, whatever. We'll go ahead and get rid of all the other tickets. Tickets were super lucky with the Arishka Go. I was hoping they would also be lucky here, but no such luck, unfortunately. But yeah, it's currently Obon week. I have a nice week-long vacation, which is why I could do as much grinding as I did leading up to this. For those of you that don't know, Obon is like it's typically like a week-long vacation that a lot of people have in Japan, where they, I guess like the essence of Obon is this idea that kind of the spirits of the deceased kind of return. And because of that, people typically go back to their like hometowns and they'll visit like their family shrines or family grave. And a lot of people get usually like a week off around this time. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. And fortunately for me, I got a week off, so here I am. Pretty peaceful around here, actually. Most of the people have gone home, so not a lot of people. It's quite nice. But man, I've needed this vacation. Oh my goodness, my lesson schedule varies from day to day, and my Saturday lesson schedule right now is brutal. First thing in the morning, I have a preschool class. Okay, our first summer servant, and thank you for that notification, FGO. Please get out of here. Okay, I wanted a few copies of her. I like both the 4 stars, especially Jufu. I love her MP animation. I think I really like her MP animation, actually, so I'm hoping we get a couple of copies of her at least. But anyways, what I was getting at, my Saturday schedule right now, I go in at like 10 in the morning. I have to immediately teach a preschool class, which is not something you want to do at 10 in the morning, let me tell you. And then from there, I have to teach like 3 of our like advanced level adult classes, where it's like we we like do discussions on like highly political subjects. It's a difficult class to teach. And then after doing that, I then have to teach 3 elementary school classes. And then from there, at the end of the day, recently I just got a new preschool class, which is... They got me teaching, like, it's not their fault. It's just the way the schedule ended up. But, like, they've got me teaching preschool classes at, like, the 2 worst times. The beginning of the day and the end of the day. And it is brutal. I love my preschool students, don't get me wrong. They're very sweet. But it is very tiring teaching preschool students. Is that our first copy of the Tamamoshi? Oh, it's not. No, it is. Okay. Not much luck on these rolls so far, but that's okay. All it takes is one good 10 pull. Everything will be all right.
ので自分から水着になったぞ。合理的だぞ。ドブ類にはニキチッチだ。俺が着替えてしまったからにはもう大丈夫。敵はもちろんボコボコにするし、目いっぱい楽しむぞ。
Right into the next role. Let's do it. I think I mentioned in my last video, like speaking of C.I.E.L, my like physical copy of Tsukihime I couldn't get, but since that video, God bless one of my friends, he went to a store in his like local area, so he was able to find a physical copy of that for me. So God bless him, because I have seen many posts about how difficult it's becoming to find a physical copy of that game. And apparently it's just out of print now. Like I don't think they're going to make any more copies. Which, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, you can always download it. I'd kind of accepted I was going to have to do that. But last minute he was able to find a copy. Funnily though, I had already bought a digital copy, so I guess I just have 2 copies of the game now. Which again is not a big deal. It's also starting to become typhoon season in Japan. Actually, I believe we have a typhoon coming up on Friday. Speaking of which, I need to go to the grocery store and get some emergency food because I've got nothing in my apartment right now. I forgot to mention we got a little catalyst here. We got my little C.I.E.L Nendoroid. Throw up a picture. Hopefully it brings us some good luck, although so far that doesn't seem to be the case. Even on the 4-star front, we're not doing super great right now. All I'd ask is please don't give me any 5-star spooks. I cannot deal with any 5-star spooks right now. If you're not going to give me any 5 stars, so be it. But if you are going to give me a 5-star, please make it the Moon Cancer card. Please. But yeah, so far on my Obon vacation, I haven't really done a lot. Like I said, I was farming FGO a fair bit. I've been playing the Tsukihime remake a little bit. I was initially planning to play through the whole thing during my break, but it's looking like I'm probably only going to be able to finish the arc route, which is a little unfortunate. I really wanted to play through the remake version of C.I.E.L's route, but it gives me something to look forward to in a couple of months when I have a 3-day weekend. But yeah, the remake's been really good so far. In some ways, like it's very similar to the original, but it's like just different enough that I'm interested. So I like it so far. It's really well written. You can see where all the hype for it came from. Man, we are just not having a good time, aren't we? As far as other things in the summer stream, I believe... As far as other things in the summer stream, there was another BB, which is funny. Right before the stream started, and we saw it was BB themed, I joked with my friend, I'm like, oh, they're gonna release Super Summer BB. Like, 100% ironically, that wasn't an actual prediction. And then, yeah, that's basically what they did. They released another 5-star BB, which is very surprising. I guess if you're a King Protea or a Passion Lips fan, they just said, screw you guys. I don't know, I'm not convinced though. I feel like there's still a chance we get one of those two. Okay, I think we're gonna do a skip after this because whatever we're doing right now is not working out. So yeah, we'll mix it up a bit, give it a skip, see how that pans out. Let's see. So what, we're like 200 and something cent quartz in. Alright, skip. Okay. Well, that's about as pitiful as a skip gets. I'll give you one more. I'll throw you one more bone, but that was pretty sad. Is it a servant? No, it's a CE. Come on, I worked so hard for these Saint Quartz. Please give me something. I am begging you. Little rainbow spark, gold card, something. Well, at least we're getting more CEs this time. It wasn't a min roll like the last one. It's still a really bad roll though. Yep, just CE. At least we're getting some new CEs, but not gonna lie, these are very disappointing so far. Do we want to give it another skip? I don't know. I feel like that wasn't worth it, but I also feel like our singles, excuse me, our full multis haven't been worth it either. These are just bad rolls. I mean, there's nothing else to say, really. Haven't even... We've seen, what, 1 4-star so far? Yeah, it's pretty bad. But who knows? Stay optimistic. All the Shierus could be waiting for the last couple Saint Quartz. You know, we could do a multi. We could get 3 copies in a single multi. Probably not going to happen, but fingers crossed. At least there's a pity now. This were 3 years ago, we'd be looking at another comma incident where I spend 1,700 Saint Quartz on 1 copy of a servant. As much as I loved doing that initially, I don't think I want to do that a second time, so... Man, I really want a 120 her today. I really want a 120 her. I did so much prep work for this. But I can't really be mad if I don't get enough copies of her to do that. I mean, I did all that prep work knowing full well this could happen. But I mean, it's not too late. I shouldn't be so pessimistic. We still got a fair bit of Saint Quartz to go. But we're gonna have to start picking up the pace here. I've heard I haven't been in America or back to America since I came to Japan, so it's been about 2.5 years. I've heard the prices are getting really bad there, which mirrors what's happening here almost identically. I remember when I first got to Japan, during like my training, okay, that's nothing. During my training, I could go to like the konbini, the convenience store, and I could get... Start this multi up. I could get, what do you call it? Oh, excuse me, we didn't roll as much as I thought we had rolled so far. Sorry, we've only rolled like 200 Saint Quartz. That's not as bad. But anyways, as I was saying, when I first got here, for lunch I would go to the convenience store, and I could get like a bagged sandwich, some chips, and a drink, all for like 250, 300 yen. Which is such a good price. In USD now, I think that's around $2.50. Actually, probably closer to $2. But at the time, it was more of a 1-to-1 exchange, so it was about $2.50, $3 for some lunch. Now I get the same thing basically when I'm at work for lunch. It's gone from 250 to 300 yen to being like 550 yen for all of that. Like, the inflation here is ridiculous. And the worst part is, like, the wages aren't going up. just kind of like Japanese mindset. They are really reluctant to increase wages in general. So getting to be like a really big gap between cost of living and wages here. Thankfully, the government subsidized, I think, some of the electricity bills. So bills haven't been too bad, but food is getting really expensive at the moment. So, that being said, with all that bad luck going on, I could use a little pick-me-up if our Lord and Savior Lasagna would deem it appropriate. I would like myself 3 copies of one glasses-wearing senpai. 3 C.I.E.Ls. Or actually, let me back off a little bit. Can we start with 1? Let's negotiate a little bit. So let's start with 1 copy, and we'll go from there. Okay. So go on, cough up the C.I.E.L. Or if you're not gonna cough up the C.I.E.L, at least cough up a 4-star. We've only seen 1 4-star so far in 300 quartz, which is abysmal. At least it was a rate up 4-star. If it were just like, God help me, it was Lobo or something, I'd lose my mind. Speaking of Lobo, I already predicting the Lobo spook. I'm gonna get the Avenger card. I'm gonna be like, oh, Shufu, and then it's everybody's favorite doggo. Woohoo! Yay, Lobo spooks. Let's go. I can't remember who it was that Lobo spooked me on that got me so salty about Lobo. I think it was Avenger Kama, but I'm not so sure. Actually, I think it was like 2 different banners. It was Avenger Kama, and I think it was Avenger Ushi. Kind of like back to back in the same year. Was it the same year? No, that's a year apart, isn't it? Either way, it happened 2 times, and I was not happy about it. Do I need to, like, go outside and do a rain dance to get a freaking gold card? Okay, there we go. What do you mean? Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck you. Like, on one hand, I've actually been complaining for a really long time. I have not been spooked by her yet. She is my favorite, general pool servant. But this was not the time. Come on. I just skipped the roll. Yeah, hello. Oh, C.I.E.L, I love what you've done with your hair. It looks really nice now. Oh, did you get contacts? Wow. Wow, guys, look at C.I.E.L. She went to the salon. She got her hair dyed. Got some contacts. She looking good, y'all. Dang. Alright, 2 copies to go. Let's do this. If I get 0 copies of her after that, I'm gonna be very angry. Actually, this parallels the Kama rolls, like, really well. Like, it's almost 1 for 1. I remember we did the Kama rolls. I got a Bradamante spook. Bradamante was a character on NA at the time I had really wanted. And then I just got nothing. So I'm hoping that does not happen again. I'm hoping that is not an ill omen. I'm just gonna skip these rolls. That has got me feeling some kind of way. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do 3 skips. 3 skips. Reset the luck. 3 skips. Yes, sir. 3 skips. That means 3 copies of the Tamamo CE, probably. Let's go. Yep, there's 1. Can we get a Tamamo CE2? Okay, we got a second one, but that's not where it ends. Okay, we're getting some stuff here. None of them are servants. Okay. Yeah, I'm noticing a severe lack of 4 stars. We've seen the same amount of 4 stars and 5 stars at this point, which is ridiculous. Yo, where's my C.I.E.L? Micro lag, servant, C.I.E.L. It is not C.I.E.L, okay. It is hopefully not another 5-star spook. Okay. I mean, we're kind of getting Jufu, but come on, I can't take this, please. Okay, a servant, C.I.E.L. Yes, let's go. Copy number 1. Okay, two more. Sorry. Lasagna, we're negotiating. Okay. Thank you for your first copy, Lasagna. We here at Yojimaki Incorporated would be very delighted if, as a sign of... Oh, let me be quiet.
こんにちは。召喚してくださってありがとうございます。私はいえ、宇宙から来た吸血鬼ハンター風の主の教えを伝えるシスターかもしれないハイスクールの上級生系サーバントです。まさに謎の代行者 C.I.E.L ですね。何の略称かはトップシークレットなので C.I.E.L とお呼びいただければ。これからよろしくお願いします。ところで念のための確認なのですが、そちらに旗迷惑な神祖の王族とかいたりしませんよね。
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. We got some momentum. Let's go. Let's do another skip. Anyways, as a sign of good faith for our future relationship, Lasagna, I would appreciate it if you would give me an MP2 C.I.E.L next. If you do so, actually, if you give me MP3, here, I'll bargain with you. Give me MP3. At the end of the banner, I'll wail for MP5. How does that sound? Does that sound agreeable with you, Lasagna? Come on, give me that MP3. MP3 C.I.E.L. Should have been MP2 already, but we'll move past that. Come on, MP2. Still possible. MP3 is still possible. Just gotta get a little lucky. I think we're getting luckier with the skips. So we're gonna continue the skips, at least for a little while longer. I might go back to the full rolls once we get to the last 300. We'll see. I say as I almost forget to do the skip. Come on, servant, not a servant. Come on, I'm losing my mind here. I should be more grateful. I'm happy we didn't have to at least hit pity. But that spook still got me kind of irritated. It is what it is, though. A servant? C.I.E.L? Okay, Jufu. Okay, Jufu. Okay. Alright, no, I'm happy with that. I wanted at least one copy of her, so it's good to see.
Servant, Avenger, グッサマ求む。あ、違う。女服だよ。空水着だよ。喜べ泣き叫べ。照れてんだろ。あ、ほらやめろ。背を向けて肩をすくめるな。
Alright, let's spice it up a little bit. Let's pat the Neroid on the head. There we go. Good luck. Here it comes. C.I.E.L number 2. It's just that easy, folks. Here it comes, C.I.E.L number 2. What did I say? Look at her, beautiful. Just what I wanted. C.I.E.L number 3? Okay, the Durga C.E.E. I think that's the third copy of the Durga C.E.E. Which would actually kind of unlucky with the Durga C.E.E, to be honest, but as long as we get 5 copies at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Ooh, now that's a nice CE right there. Oh, rainbow, rainbow, please, 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 please. Oh, I haven't seen a rainbow in so long. Wait, what? Oh, you've gotta be shitting me. Oh, fuck me, dude. 2? I should be at MP3 right now. Are you kidding me? You better be a C.I.E.L. Please, God, be a C.I.E.L. I'm getting so tilted. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, you know what? Thank you for the Nidacris now. I'm sorry I got upset. She's MP2 now. That's actually pretty cool. Jufu, hello. Okay, everybody calm down. Calm down. No need to get upset. Sorry, I'm just very invested in the banner. I don't mean to get salty. I am kind of luck sacking to some extent right now. That's the that's our 4th 5-star. The luck is there. It's just it's being a little misleading to me at the moment. All right, so I see you're open to negotiations, Lasagna. So you've given me the 2nd copy. Remember what I said about whaling for MP5? You know, that could be a nice bit of income. So if you give me the 3rd copy right here, I will whale at the end of the month for 4 and 5, okay? But you gotta give me 3 right here. Got it, Lasagna? You want that credit card information, right? Well, you better give me that C.I.E.L, okay? And no more funny business. I don't want any of them spooks. Unless it's a back-to-back spook like it was right there. If it's a back-to-back spook, go for it. I actually, that's fine. Even though we should be at MP4 C.I.E.L right now, I'm not gonna be upset about that. Okay, I think that's a Durga C.E. done. Alright, so checklist. We got the Jufu. Actually, we got both for the 4 stars. We got the Durga C.E. Max Limit Broken. Probably. And we got MP2 C.I.E.L. We need one more for me to get 120 day 1. Is it like necessary for me to get 120 C.I.E.L day 1? Not really, but like I think it would be a cool thing to do. I've already invested a lot of time into preparing for it. I would appreciate the C.I.E.L if you do not mind. Instead, you're just gonna continue to give me the Tamamo CE over and over and over again. Come on, C.I.E.L, C.I.E.L, C.I.E.L. Not C.I.E.L. I said I was gonna start doing full rolls, but I feel like we're having much better luck with the skips. I say as we get these back-to-back Tamamo CEs. Okay, back-to-back. They're all CEs. I don't need any of these, but it's the thought that counts. Alright, we're in the last 40 pulls. If they could give me her right here, that would be fantastic. Who are you? What the heck? I'm livid. I'm absolutely livid. What do you mean, 3 spooks? She should be MP5. Come on. Like, part of me's not actually mad, but then, like, part of me is mad. Like, I don't know. What kind of dog shit luck? Okay, this is it. last tin pool. Not all hope is lost. I still have 60 Sandcourts I'm about to get. So I could potentially get the last copy of her, but I should have gotten it here. Like, it's really frustrating. That was 3 spooks. 3! That's... It's like an 80% odd to get the rate up, right? So, getting those spooks is just really disheartening. I just skip it. I don't care anymore. Wow. They really did me dirty, huh? Well, at least we got 2 copies. Not all hope is lost. I'm gonna grind those last couple of Sandcourts. Hopefully I can get 1 more copy. But yeah, I'll take what I can get. I still got 2 copies at the end of the day. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have better luck in the spook department than I did, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.